Hello traders, this will be the third video documenting my FundedNext challenge, and it's again a festive one because I managed to surpass the 10% gain on account necessary to get to the next phase. So this video will cover some of your questions, which again, thanks for being so awesome and giving this huge feedback and overall interaction with our clips. The second part will cover the trades. That's a lot to cover right there. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, first of all, before getting into the trades, I'd like to thank you guys for the huge engagement on these videos and for the interest in our prop firm tryouts. So I just have to take this first part of the video to personally reply to some comments. First of all, thanks for all the nice feedback, guys. But you also pointed out some things that I didn't tell you in the presentation of this prop firm, which is awesome. So first of all, the commissions on Forex majors. So 𝐒𝐭𝐡𝐞𝐫, I really can't tell you for sure if and what are the commissions for Forex majors, mostly because I only traded gold, but I reached out to the support team and they confirmed that the commission for all Forex pairs will be $3 per lot. So yeah, I hope this helps. And Hunting Jaguar asked if you can purchase the challenge using crypto, and I did some research. I basically checked again the checkout page, and you have some crypto options available there. Not quite familiar with paying with crypto, so you have to check that out for yourself, man. But again, you can pay with crypto. So again, guys, thanks for all the engagement. Now, without further ado, we have a lot of talking to do regarding trades, so let's not waste any more time and move on. Okay, so now let's see the trades that I took for this part of the challenge. So first of all, I will start with this one that I took on the 18th of May. This is a trade that I don't necessarily like, and I'll tell you why. So first of all, let's see where we are in the market. So we have this expanding range to the downside right here, which, as we all probably know, it's a reversal pattern, and it plays out. But I kind of judged the momentum bad this time, mostly because what I did was plotting a fib from this place to this place, and I saw that the 55 EMA confluences with the 618 level. So mostly that was the reason, those were the reasons of me entering. Okay, so this candle triggers me in, and then we'll see what happens. Let's see if we can get, okay, so we get at the EMAs right here. And when I saw this candle, I basically knew that the trade was starting to lose, I don't know, to lose the strike rate probability, to say the least, mostly because of this. Okay, so we got out of an reversal pattern, and how do we get out of it? Well, not really with too much momentum. So we kind of shift to an ascending channel, and most of the cases when we see something like this, reversal pattern, then an ascending channel, it mostly means that price is going to be in a wider range, mostly in between these levels. But again, the confluences still kept me in this trade, mostly this double top, triple top here at the 618 level, confluencing with the 55 EMA. So let's keep on going. Right now the trade is a bit break even. I was hoping for this channel to break to the downside. As you can see, the channel still holds, but my stop loss isn't yet touched. And right now we get a break from the channel. So what I was expecting was at least something along these lines. I was prepared to shortening my stop loss, my take profit, sorry, all the way up to this this fib if it were the case, but unfortunately the trade didn't quite go our way. As you can see, the momentum is to the downside right now because the channel got broken. But again, what are we forming right here? Well, this is quite bad, because we kind of have a mini channel, a mini ascending channel inside an ascending channel. So again, chances for this to break to the downside. EMA hasn't been yet breached, so still lots of reasons to be in this position. Channel seems to be holding, and the final push got me out. Now let me tell you guys why I didn't really like this position. Okay, so first of all, it was a 1% risk. I explained the confluences, fib plus EMA. I didn't like the structure thing that I wrote here, mostly because I drew a fib on this decline right here, which doesn't really break any structural levels. I mean, we have an ascending structure here which breaks to the downside, but it didn't break this low. So signs were present that we were expecting a bigger range in this area. So that's why, first of all, that's why I didn't really like this trade, but I still took it. And also, yeah, so after FOTS reversal pattern ignored, yeah, I talked about this. And yeah, way too biased on channels and how they break. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing to do, but be aware of the structure. Again, I want to emphasize that this was a ranging market in which I basically shorted at the half of the range. So shorting or long or buying at the half point of the range is kind of a coin toss, because you don't really know if the price will ping pong or if it will break from that point. So avoid doing that. So spot ranges, I missed this one. I was too eager to enter based on this ascending channel that formed and based on the confluences of the fib and the EMA. But yeah, this is a lesson learned, guys. So first of all, again, check if you are plotting fibs, check if there are some market structure broken. So if this were to go all the way down here, yeah, it would be a valid trade, mostly because this important level got broken right here. And then you could plot a fib all the way down here and maybe enter on a retest to continue to the downside, depending on how this leg up showed. But in case of this, in case of a clear box forming, avoid entering halfway in it, because you will most likely get stopped out like I did. Okay, so this was the first trade that I took after the previous video was made. This was also posted on the Discord channel, so people from the Discord already know it. Now let's see the second trade that I took, and these are again two interesting trades. Let me just move these up. I hope you didn't get to read them. Okay, so what do we see here? So after these channels confirmed, we have a clear break in structure right here, so we cannot talk about boxes anymore. As you can see, all this structure has been broken to the upside, so it's legit to draw another fib from this level to this level. And let's see, what do we have here? Okay, this is kind of a standard trade. I entered based on the 618 level. Nothing really much happening here. I just saw this nice liquidity pool right here. I hope you can see it on the charts as well. So right here, right here, right here, nice liquidity grabs. So I thought that it will just bounce out of the 618 altogether. So I entered the trade mostly based on fibs. And this started forming a descending channel here, which kind of gave me a bit of confidence that my stop loss will hold and that we will shoot to the upside once the channel will eventually play out. Yeah, but unfortunately, as you can see, I get taken out quite fast, which I didn't really like. But yeah, what can you do? Some thoughts regarding this trade. Again, it was I think it was a 1.7 risk, this one. Yeah, it was a 1.7 risk. I risk 1.7 mostly because I'm a I'm lazy and I don't want to calculate positions. I just open one lot, and the stop loss was, as you can see, $2.5 in gold price. So that means $250 with one lot open. Okay, so just to recap this losing trade. 618 fib after previous break of structure retest looked more solid than the previous trade, but I also had some thoughts. So trades open in between major markets open tend to be ranging and randomly impulsive due to low volume, and this red candle right here kind of tells this story. Mostly this trade was open at 9 a.m. Eastern European time, and that means that it was open in between the closing of the Asian session and the open of the London session. So again, I made a note to self just to avoid these in between market trades, mostly because the market tends to consolidate, and given that there is a bit of decline in volume, they will consolidate and they will just be spiky with wicks up and down. Okay, nonetheless, let's move on. I have to amend this channel a bit. And this is the final trade that I took. Again, we have a fake out right there, but the channel still holds. And after this candle, I decided to enter this trade, and I will tell you exactly why. Well, first of all, as you can probably see right here, we have a descending channel, a fake out to the upside, a perfect retest to the 764 fib level. Again, we are talking about the same fib that we pulled on this nice upward momentum. Another thing to support my cause, well, really, again, descending channel, we had a fake out to the upside, so we have pressure from the buying side. This candle looked absolutely beautiful for me. And we can also see a bigger divergence on this channel from the beginning to the end, which kind of signals me that the channel will break to the upside, mostly because it went for some while and it also had a fake out. So let's see how this trade will play out. I almost got stopped out here because again, the channel wanted to make another push to the downside. But after that, from what I recall, it was smooth sailing, yeah. So the channel broke to the upside with huge momentum. I decided to basically put my take profit where I will be up on the account, I think 11%. And yeah, the take profit got hit. And let's see a recap from this trade. Okay, so maxed out stochastic RSI, assess the overall trend still bullish, correct? And I also showed you the long-term divergence right here. I love the potential risk to reward, of course, mostly because I basically passed the challenge with this trade. And yeah, actually I didn't have a take profit right here. I forgot this trade was taken 3 days ago, so I kind of forgot all the details. I started to trail the stop loss after a huge divergence in ascending channel and moved a bit previous structure. So I was still in the position when this channel was formed, and when I saw this divergence forming here, I don't think it was that divergence. Yeah, it was this one. As you can see, all of the stochastic RSI tended to go down even though price tended to go up. And after this candle, now I recall, after this candle, I basically placed my stop loss a bit below these stops. I think I rushed a bit, but again, the challenge was passed. So what point of holding the trade? Yeah, it's that 15% that FundedNext offers you, but on a 50k account, a 15k account, sorry, that's not really that impressive. But this trade would have played out awesomely, as you will see. This channel would have held, sorry. And yeah, what do we have here, guys? Well, as you probably know, all the conditions are met for another entry. I saw this entry and this was an awesome entry to be in, but I was way too, basically I was way too happy passing the challenge and I didn't really check the graphs, but this was an awesome entry. So the stop loss would have been 1828625. Yeah, a bit below this candle. And we don't have any short-term targets, so maybe just check the trade at 2-1, see how it fares. And as you can see, it's an awesome trade. And right here we seem to have a mini descending channel, or as you probably know it to be, a bull flag. So no reason to exit the trade just yet. Let's see how this bull flag plays out. This is an aggressive candle, and this is an aggressive candle as well. It was basically a fake out, and this overall bull flag, I don't like this too deep of a retest. Yeah, you may advocate a re-entry right here, but if you miss this trade based on our strategy and our conditions, you would have another entry on this candle. So maybe scaling was in play, and again the trade would have played out beautifully. But yeah, these were the trades. So I managed to gain, I think, 11% gain on account overall. So I still have 6 days or so left in my challenge. Let me just quickly check. Mostly because of again this trade was awesome. But let's see the trading overview of the account. So as you can see here, current result, it's still above. I had to make a trading day and I think I lost 0.25% on a trading goal. I just wanted to just capture the trading day. Had a bit of a drawdown because as you recall, I started the session with 2 losses in a row, and the third one that rendered me that huge win was also in quite of a drawdown. So yeah, good thing I dodged this. So now I still have 6 days to trade. Bear in mind that FundedNext doesn't allow trading crypto, so weekends are out. I only have to make my trading days during the week. So maybe I will start another challenge with another prop firm to document next week, while I will keep this in a low profile, trading low volume, but I will see how this will play out. Again, takeaway from this video, guys, 2 huge takeaways. When pulling out fibs, please take a look at the market structure. So this fib was bad mostly because market structure didn't break. This fib was awesome mostly because market structure broke. So as you can see, it perfectly held the 764 level and then shot up. And again, a second point, this is up to you, but depending on your time and availability, please don't trade in between markets, because market open tends to be quite volatile and market closing tend to be volatile, and in between you have a dead period with low volume and hectic price actions, so keep that in mind. Other than that, yeah, I don't know, again excited to pass the challenge, excited to go end the verification with FundedNext, and quite excited to see the payout and that 15% that I was talking about. But yeah, expect Cris to come soon with her side of prop firm reviews, because we are quite stumped. We decided to take a prop firm tour and just get challenges on many of them and document them for you guys. So yeah, up to now, this is all from me. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for being awesome. Please join the Discord channel, because these trades, most of them were discussed with members on the Discord channel. So if you want to post your own trades there, and so that we can talk on them, just post them in the Discord. Yeah, I rambled enough, so we'll see you on our next videos, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.